Cozy Whispers, and I thought I'd do a quick haul video. I made a Sounds ASMR video yesterday, but it won't load into my editor, and because I have to edit it, yeah, so I'm hoping I can fix that, but if not, I'll just remake it. But, I'm gonna branch out more into sounds video and specifically ASMR stuff, soon, but I'm going on vacation, so I thought I'd just leave you guys with this quickly. So I got a whole bunch of gift cards and stuff for my birthday, and I hadn't been shopping in a while, so I went out and I went shopping. And so for the boring stuff first, this just hair dye, nothing magical about that. And then Neutrogena Body Clear, like anti-acne body wash, because you know it's summer and everything gets all gross, so I thought I might combat it with this. I also got just a little vial of like perfume, because I'm sort of starting my journey on perfume. And can I open this with one hand? Yes, I can. So it's just a little like to-go bottle. It's perfume that my mom wore a long time ago that I always loved. It's Flower by Kenzo, and it's sweet, and I normally don't go for sweet, but it's not like saccharin sweet or sugar sweet. It's just sort of like a warm, comforting sweet that like you smell it and just want to get near it. So yeah, I like it a lot. So I also got my aunt tried these recently and said they were cool, so I decided to pick up a couple. They're salon effects, and they're like nail polish stickers, for lack of a better term, but apparently they wear really well. So I got two just to try because, you know, they're like $5, so why not? I bought a nail polish kit because I've been really good and I've been growing my nails out, but they're so weak, so I constantly have to have paint on them. So this is like a love letter, so it looks like a letter, and I thought that was cool. And the other one I got was, of course, because green sparkles. Who could say no? And so I'm going on vacation soon, so I think I'm gonna do it just before I go on vacation, so see if they last. Yeah, isn't that fantastic? I really hope it works, because that would be fantastic. I recently did my nails like a day or two ago, and they're chipping, and it's so bad, but I got the metallic nail polish where you paint it, and then there's a little magnet on the top, and my camera's awful, but if you can sort of see the ridges, well, it's not a ridge, it looks like a ridge, but in good light it looks like cat's eye. It's so cool and it works really well, which surprised me, but I was skeptical, but it's so cool. And now, of course, the customary Lush. I had seen Lush at the mall, but I had never really like delved into it, but as I really got into the ASMR community, I listened to like Miss Vindicat and Whisper Crystal and Wobblicious Whispers. That's probably butchering her name, but you probably all know who I'm talking about. She's a lovely, lovely lady. So I decided, you know, I'd start trying it, and I have a whole bunch, like, I decided to start trying it like a year ago. I have a whole bunch of soap and solid shampoo, which you'd think would be awful, and then it's just beautiful. So I got some toners, aroma water, because I'm on a huge toner kick, and I think it's great, and it makes your skin all nice and smooth, and this stuff particularly, it's for combination skin, which I have, and it's nice and refreshing, and just wonderful. And then I just got some straight up, like, no frills lip balm called Lip Service, and it's just, I don't think I can open it with one hand, but it's just like straight up lip balm, no fragrance, no color, and it makes your lips so soft. It's wonderful. Next I went to Ann Taylor Law was such a score. This like hot pink sweater. I love sweaters so much. Like, I think they're great, and it's soft and light, and the camera doesn't do it justice, but it's this beautiful, beautiful pink. And then, this was such a steal for me. You can't make out the details, which is sad, but okay, maybe just a little bit. Yeah, you can't tell, but it's blue and black stripe, but it like fades from like a dark black all the way up to like this beautiful, beautiful blue, which you really can't tell. There you go. And it's a really soft infinity scarf, and I've been looking for an infinity scarf for like years, but I could never really find one. So, well, not years, but you know, like a good year. And I could never find one that I really liked it. And so I found this one at like the Gap for like $20, and I was like, score. And I have a whole bunch of book gift cards. So I went a little crazy and I got a whole bunch of books. Well, not a whole bunch, but. So this is called Monsters in America, Our Historical Obsession with the Hideous and the Haunting by W. Scott Poole. And I haven't started it, but I just flipped through it, and I was so mad because this was like my senior thesis, like what I would want it to be, you know, or like a big like dissertation, because it's about horror movies and horror stories as it coincides with American history, and if there's any like, you know, the connections between them and why certain monsters are particularly popular in one era, whereas they're not so popular in another era, and it often tends to have roots in our own fears in the political climate, and I think that's just fascinating because I love history and I love horror. So I was so mad because I was like, I wanted to write this book, but I mean, I had to get it, you know, it looks just fascinating. I love reading stuff like this, so I'm gonna read that hopefully on the plane. And I couldn't say no. It was like $7 in like the reduced section, and this is like comfort food for me, but like in book form, you know, like I love fairy tales and especially Grimm's, and this is such a pretty copy. And so I love old school. I love like real Grimm stories because they're so good, and I love seeing the connections with other tales and seeing how they evolved. And I love that as any of you who've read an original Grimm's fairy tale know that the Disney version and the Grimm version are so different. But anyway, it's just, I think it's a wonderful, beautiful copy that I'd love to have and be able to crack out. So, I got these magazines for the flight because I like to have something to read. The only problem is now, because I'm flying in like a couple days, I have to like hide them from myself, otherwise I'm just gonna read them. They're two horror magazines. This is Fangoria, which has like been around for forever, and no, I don't want to flip through it because there might be something in there, because they have a lot of, I don't want to like scare anyone, but I like Fangoria because it does a lot of like up and coming stuff. They have some fun interviews because they're more well known. They get like, I remember, I think last issue they had Nick Cage, and it was just a fun interview. But I'm not like Nick Cage is like quality or anything, but he's a fun guy. And they always do a lot of like throwbacks where they talk about lots of old school horror. Like, I think the last issue was like Roger Corman, and that was really cool. And so that's fun, and there's a lot of pictures. And okay, this is such a pretty cover. I don't know if you can tell how great the colors are, but it's Rue Morgue, which is horror and culture and entertainment, and it just a lot of like really like well written, dense reviews. And this is such a pretty cover, and I know that's really strange, but it's in this really fun like colors and tints. And yeah, and this one has a lot of stuff, not on just just like movies and stuff, but books and music in particular, which I thought was really interesting. But I found a couple of artists that I like through a room work. So I actually have to like go and like hide these from myself, or like put them in my travel bag and like discipline myself, just like, like don't read them. But I always feel strange walking through like the Barnes and Noble, because these are the first things I go to, and they're so expensive. Like they're like $10 a pop, but I don't care because they're worth it. But I always feel strange because like I just go around and I carry them, and they have like skulls over them, and I'm just walking around. But I highly recommend them. They're really well written and just lots of good fun. So my camera battery is dying, but so yeah, that is my shopping haul. And I'll have another one when I come back from vacation, because I'm going to a very special place where I'm sure to spend an absurd amount of money and just have treasure troves to bring back to you. But that'll be a surprise. So I gotta go now, but thank you guys. Comment if you like it, or if there's something you want me to do, if the audio's not right.